Hey guys, it's the Melody 5 of Maximum Legends of Zelda Ocarina of Time. Last time, we made it through the haunted wasteland of the Gerudo Desert and reached the Spirit Temple, but found our progress immediately blocked, so we had to go back to being young Link in order to try and obtain some Silver Gauntlets that Naburu here, the second in command of the Gerudo, is actually wanting to take out Ganondorf. I kind of wanted to say one thing, but I didn't. So, we have to progress through an intended adult dungeon as young Link for part of it. And that is precisely what we're doing this time. And I switched to the Hylian Shield because I knew we were going to have to fight some flippin' fire keys. And you know what my history with fire keys is like in this game? If I could... Like that! Exactly like that! Just freaking die. There are 4 keys in this room. 2 of them start off as normal, and this is actually an Armo statue. So I want to destroy this as well. And there! Immediately! And right! Yes! Slipped my mind that they blow themselves up. And then once you kill all the enemies in this room, it will unlock the doors. With the door you want to go through being the one that's on screen right now! And this will just show us how daunting this place is gonna be when going through it as young Link, because we're gonna fight a Stelphos here! Luckily, there is actually kind of a trick to fighting this guy, but it's not the easiest thing to do in the world. You will have to knock him close to the cliff and then keep doing that over and over again, and you can push him off, which will count as killing him. But again, he doesn't get pushed back that far, and of course he likes to move around all the time as well, and this fight can actually take quite a while because, obviously, the Kokiri sword does far less damage than the Master Sword, and obviously you're going to take more damage as well when you're a kid. Just die already! It took like 2 hearts of damage from one attack from him. Please! Go away! There! So now, behind this bubble, and behind that grate, there is a switch that you gotta use a boomerang for. I think you gotta stand like around here or something. Like, yeah! And you can also freeze the ball with boomerangs. I was actually gonna explain that a bit, but it just showed it off itself. And more evil pottery, and I don't think there's really much in this chest. Yeah, just 5 rupees. It's like the Shadow Temple all over again. In fact, actually, there's something I should explain after we're done with this room, because there's a new enemy here. This is Anubis. These guys are very strange. They can shoot fireballs at you, but what they mainly like to do is they actually just mirror your movements, and it's very strange. That actually comes into play with what you're actually supposed to do in this place. You want to stand over here, so that the Anubis is over there, and then hit the switch. That will light a fire, and that will instantly kill them. The only way you can kill an Anubis is with fire. So yeah, you can use Din's fire just to immediately just kill them anyway, and not have to deal with the flippin' puzzle. But, you know, that's just in case you don't have any magic, or you just don't have Din's fire, or whatever. More the way you're supposed to do it. Watch out for the shadows of monsters that hang from the ceiling. Yep, there is a wall master in this place, and we gotta collect more silver rupees. There are keys on the other side of here, which you can kill to make this a bit easier, because I know they can turn to fire keys like that. And here comes the... Stop locking on to shit, Link! There. Now we actually can properly see a floor master, but once they're on the floor, it's generally pretty easy to kill. And then it takes quite a while for another one to show up. There is obviously a gold Skulltula over there. That thing actually can hurt you from this side when you're climbing the thing, so be careful of that. And I don't think you can use the boomerang on this. I forget that I need to hold it down in order to aim. I'm just, again, used to 3D. Yeah, I can't collect that. I just gotta climb up here. And hopefully they don't knock me down, but it's entirely possible. Because for some reason, it doesn't let me, like, to kill those ones. Again, I gotta climb around the freaking gold Skulltula to collect this last one. And then... And you suck, game, for doing that. Now what we need to do is, take not deal with you. Die, please. There. I can see you as well. No, you don't. You want to get out a Deku Stick, light it on fire, and then light the 2 torches that are on the other side of the bridge. Again, very short distance to travel, but I'm going to pick up a heart on the way. And once you do, there's going to make a chest spawn here, which I know is going to give us a key. Because that little sort of alcove we could climb through back in the previous room, well, the main room from before, does lead to a locked door. Anyway, kill the gold Skulltula, and get the token from it. Which after I have to switch to everything again. I got the token and went back to get the small key, and I'm being chased. Then no time to frickin' react. Now that he's dead, this... Oh! Stop it! Go back to the main room, and then we can crawl through here, progress onwards. That is all. Anyway, what I wanted to talk about now that I brought up the Shadow Temple is something I meant to bring up earlier. And a little interesting thing about this game is that this game does have a slight degree of non-linearity to it, which is actually kind of strange because I actually see some people criticize this game for not really having any linearity compared to the likes of like A Link to the Past, because you can do the Fire Temple and the Water Temple in whatever order you want. And I guess to a degree you can kind of do this before the Shadow Temple. There's only like really one instance where you have to use the hover boots in this place. But even then there's actually a trick where you could do it without anyway, so not really that big of a deal. So yeah, and of course it's not the same extent as A Link to the Past, where you could do like pretty much most of the dungeons in that game in whatever order you want it. But still, there is a slight degree of non-linearity, and there's obviously a gold Skulltula there. I'm actually getting close to 50. I think I'm at like 48 now or something. And I know there's going to be some Lizalfos in here. Yep. Hopefully I kind of got him locked in the corner, and I forgot you could jump over you, because it's been a very long time since you last saw one of these guys. Should probably be using jump attacks. Or they could just... move out of the way. There. Kill more these Skulltulas. And right now I kind of remember this. I'm pretty sure there's supposed to be another Lizalfos in here. It doesn't like spawning for some reason. You gotta use bomb shoes here. If you kill all the Lizalfos in this room, then it will spawn a chest that gives you bomb shoes anyway, and activates this creepy looking sun face when it smiles. You're gonna see a lot of these throughout this dungeon. Whenever light shines on them, they will cause something to happen. Now there's also that switch here, which makes you wonder, what does this actually do? Oh, that's probably the bomb shoe chest then. Okay, I must be getting confused then. I can actually check here. Yeah, it is. Okay. I could have sworn there were 2 Lizalfos in this place. I was wrong for like another like 1,000th time, and there's just 5 blue rupees. Wait a minute, that didn't make any sense. Okay. And then the other Lizalfos spawned. I just heard it. Okay. So this room. This is almost kind of like the hub room of the dungeon, because we are going to end up coming back here later. There's a giant statue in the middle that we really can't do anything about right now, but push that Armo statue on there and that will unlock that door. I'm pretty sure there are no enemies in this room. And just want to make sure. There is something we can do with the Scarecrow song over there. But of course, since we can't use a hookshot as a kid, there's no point. Yeah, it doesn't seem like there's anything to do here, so I'll just go on with it. Because I know I'm pretty sure that is where you get the map, though. Actually, I think... oh, no, maybe... well, you know, we'll go back there anyway, so I guess I could just get it when we go back there anyway, because I think there's something got to do with, like, lighting torches. I'm not too familiar where you actually get the maps on this stuff. We got a bit of a puzzle here. Kill the Beamos first, because it makes it way easier to get through all this shit. Just as long as I can actually hit them. And then there's one over here, and there might be one more. Not exactly sure. No, don't lock onto the already dead... okay, no, that's it. So, of course, again, collect more silver rupees and shit. And, come on. This might make a chest spawn. I know it's not directly what we're supposed to do in this room because there's another sun face, but this time it's on like a block and we gotta pull it towards that light that's shining through. And I wonder if I can jump that far. No, I can't. Luckily I can climb up here and then jump off of this one to get that silver rupee. And then obviously climb up here. Yeah, not very exciting when you... Come on. Just climb up. And, now I think I know. It might activate a light source in that torch. The gold one! The one that looks special compared to everything else. And, no! Don't do that! Just climb up. Get the last one. Yeah! It's all coming back to me now. It's all coming back. So, of course, light everything up again. And this might just be for, like, a chest or something. Not exactly sure, but I need to find a good opportunity to sort of split this into multiple recordings to make sure the recording doesn't crash. And oh boy, I'm wasting time now by roaming around here. Get there fast enough. You know what? Oh wait, it might have run out. Never mind, I missed one anyway. And there! I was right! Makes another chest spawn, but where exactly? Up here, that's where! Okay, yes, small key, very much worth it. Don't know what I was talking about. And now is when we mess around with the creepy sun face that is stuck on a block for some reason. Just gotta pull out one of these, and then push it to the side, and then pull out the sun face one, and just pull it over to the light source. Not really much for me to say, so I don't even know what's really much of a point in me showing all this. I can't even push it that far enough, though. Of course, that will unlock the door, and I still get hit by the damn spike traps, and we can move on. And we're actually pretty much at the end of the youngling part of this dungeon, but there is a gold Skulltula up there, and... Right, I'm getting confused. I'm so used to using the frickin' hookshot and arrows on these things that I just completely forgot for a split second. And there, and then I'm gonna have to switch. Why didn't I switch back to the boomerang sooner? That would have been a really frickin' smart thing to do. There. Nope. No! Do what I want in the order that I want. There! I think that should literally give me like 49, so I'm like one shy, but I kind of didn't want to mess with the flow of the dungeon anyway, so I probably wasn't gonna go back to the House of Skulltula anyway, but through here, I want bomb shoes equipped, and this is actually gonna be my first instance of showing off Nehru's love, because excuse me. There, we got a mini boss. This is an Iron Knuckle. They are essentially the N64 game's equivalent to Dark Nuts. They are extremely tough enemies, and the fact you're fighting one as Young Link, yeah, that's not exactly a good thing. This is particularly why I wanted to use Nehru's Love right here. So I can... Oh, he's still moving in the cutscene. So I can avoid taking some damage, well, all damage, for a short amount of time. And he can't even hit me because I'm so short. You do still suffer from knockback, though, so it's best to still keep your distance. That's generally the main way you want to do damage. When they get their axe stuck in the ground, that leaves them perfectly open to a jump attack. Also, their axe can actually destroy the pillars, and that's actually how you're supposed to get hearts and shit to heal yourself during this fight, and I didn't have my sword out, so I just wasted that. I also have bomb shoes for this, because bomb shoes are also very good for taking these guys out, because you can do damage to them from a distance. And once the armor drops off, they become very much like the Darkness from Twilight Princess, because they get much faster at this point. But eventually, they should die. Just, of course, me doing this with Kokiri, so it's going to take quite a bit of time. Woo! This is probably pretty much the only use I really get of bomb shoes in this game, and that's what killed them. Just like Darkness, I always wondered if Iron Knuckles, like, underneath the armor, are like some humanoid monster or people. I've just always something I've been interested about. But out here, no, God, not you again! Hey, what's up? Link, surprised to see me? A long time in this world is almost nothing to you, is it? How mysterious. Even I thought that the tales of a boy who could travel back and forth through time was merely a legend. Link, you have fully matured as an adult. Or adult. I should use the British pronunciation! From now on, the future of all the people in Hyrule is on your shoulders. Maybe it's not my time anymore. Here's my last advice. 2 witches inhabit this temple. In order to destroy them, turn their own magic power against them. Hoots! Do you want to hear what I said again? No! And this further places the whole implication that Rauru is actually Gaepora, because Gaepora seems to somehow know about you being able to travel through time even though we're in the past. I will continue to watch you. Hoot! And he clips through the statue. Anyway, in here... You found the Silver Gauntlets! If you wore them, you would feel power in your arms. The power to lift big things with A! But these gauntlets won't fit a kid. Plus, you promised to give them to Naburu. You should keep your word. Hey! Where are you taking me? Yarg! I'm not even gonna try to do that seriously. Let me go! You fiends! Ganondorf's minions! Link! Get out of here! Now! These witches! They're using black magic on me! Link's face was just so funny. I was like, what the fuck just happened? Well, unfortunately, there isn't really anything we can do about Nabooru. Hey! I see you, piece of hearts! But obviously, on a more important note, we now get to keep the Silver Gauntlets to ourselves, so hooray! Now is when we go back to being an adult. So, of course, I gotta warp to the Temple of Time, and I played the song wrong. I hate to abandon a pretty polygonal woman, but I have no other choice in the matter. Returning to the Desert Colossus, where I should have more properly shown off where exactly the warp spot is, because we never saw it on the way here. And of course, just got to return to the Spirit Temple, but of course, I left a magic bean here in the past, so let's try testing it out around here. Yeah, I think you know where this is going. Eventually. It takes a while. Actually, something I've wondered, actually, is what happens if you try going back into the Haunted Wasteland as youngling? Oh, there's a gold Skulltula there, which I missed. Actually, I should get that. That would be very important. But drop off here. And we get a piece of heart. Now, of course, as you guess, there is a piece of heart at the, for the boss of the Spirit Temple. I mean, a heart container, sorry. So we only have one more piece of heart left to get. So now that I realize that there's a gold Skulltula here, which I didn't realize, I want to go and get it. It was here, right? No, it must have been the next one. But anyway, what was it try? No, wait, I missed it! Oh, because it's nighttime now, you son of a bitch! No, you don't! Okay, there. Now I can kill you. And get the 50th gold Skulltula token, at least it should be 50th. So what I wanted to say was, I've always wondered what happens if you try going back to the Haunted Wasteland as youngling. I would imagine you just get stopped automatically, but yeah, exactly 50. But, you know, I should have tried it there, and again, just because I felt like, oh, I needed to move on, I just completely slipped my mind. I know I said in this very same episode I didn't want to interrupt things with going back to the House of Skulltula, but that's gold Skulltula outside the Desert Colossus, well, outside the Spirit Temple, I mean, changed everything. Now we have 50 gold Skulltulas. Thank you for saving my kids. What, me? Oh, that's okay. You have already destroyed 50 spiders of the curse so far, so that's fine. Don't worry about me. Oh. Could have sworn it was you that we got the reward from. Maybe I was wrong. Great. Which one of you did I not speak to? The curse has been broken! Thank you! Here's a reward for you! The final piece of heart! Now we have 19. I've never gotten all piece of heart before doing the Spirit Temple before, so this is actually different. But anyway, now that is the last reward I want to get from the Gold Skulltula side quest. The rewards that you get for getting all 100 Gold Skulltulas in the game is 200 rupees. That's it. It sounds like a good reward on its own, but for doing all that work, it's not really worth it. You can repeatedly go back into the house and continually get that reward, so you can essentially have unlimited money, but you have to be at like this far in the game at most to get all the Gold Skulltulas. So you don't really need to worry about money anymore at that point. So again, it's just further useless. So again, literally just like the Poe side quest in Twilight Princess. That's why I didn't bother to get all of them. Just because, like I said all the way back then, it's just so not worth it. But now, back in the Spirit Temple, we can now push this big-ass block now that we have the Silver Gauntlets. And I think it'd be best if I sort of ended off here, because we're going on with the other sort of duality part of the dungeon, even though this part's actually longer than the Youngling section. So next time on Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time, we're going to start the Adult Link part of the Spirit Temple. So take care, and I'll see you guys next time.